Now that we have identified some distinguishing features of the week view, it's time to move to the month view. Let's ask an important question that you may want to integrate into your everyday life. What do I already know about this? This is a great question to ask yourself before you start doing certain things, or when you're doing something that is kind of familiar, but not exactly the same. So let's ask this question as we realize we need to change calendar views from week view to month view. What do we already know? Well, we know that to change from day view to week view, we had to turn our iPhone sideways. So how do you think we get back to day view? If we go based on what we already know, let's try turning our iPhone back to its upright position and see what happens. Well, that got us back to the day screen. Based on what we already know, what typically takes us back? You got it. Tap the back arrow and the month reference in the upper left corner. As you can see, the month view looks like a traditional month at a glance. The month view is used to quickly identify days within a month that have scheduled appointments, represented by a dot just under the date. The current day of the month appears highlighted in red. We also know that by turning the iPhone Plus sideways, the various calendar views appeared as buttons at the top of the screen, as they do on the iPad. So how would you get to month view on these devices? Tapping the month button will get you there directly. The iPad screen actually shows the name of the event or appointment in month view, whereas the month view on the iPhone Plus shows dots that represent events and appointments on the left and a list of appointments for that particular day on the right. You might have noticed that the list view icon that we used in day view has changed in month view to a square with 2 lines below it. Tapping this icon shows a modified month view, where one can see a month at a glance, but also see a list of the events or appointments for the selected day, similar to what we saw when the iPhone Plus was in month view when turned sideways. As you can gather, there are differences between the month view on the various iOS devices. This video has really shown some similarities and differences between the various devices. We continue to build on the Making Cognitive Connections approach. In fact, the month view really helps us to focus on similarities and differences, visual discrimination, attention to detail, and problem solving.